Gambling, gambling, gambling. What is gambling? Why is so many people in the internet so against gambling? Like CoffeeZilla, Asmongo, they're like making videos like they're like telling us that gambling is bad. Don't do gambling. But if you guys take a look at the definition of gambling based on Google at least, like what does it really mean? So the first meaning, it has two meanings. So like the first is like play games of chance for money, bet. So going by the first meaning, can I say that everything in this world is a game of chance? Like everything like where you need to do to earn money, it's a game of chance bet. Like for example, when you do a business, like for example, if you're in a food business, to start the food business, you need to rent a place, or maybe if you own one, then good for you. But yeah, you need to rent a place, and you need to hire people. You need to buy the ingredients. Then you need to maybe like do some marketing for your food, stuff like that. Those it's like those are like equates to buying chips in the casino. So like once you got those done, right, that's where the game begins, the game of chance. So when the game of chance begins, you either have like you either lose or you either win. So like if you win, you earn a lot of money from the business. But if you lose, you lose a lot of money in the business. Like for example, it's like what I said, this sounds like a food business, right? So it's like I can give like a very good contrast right now in terms of food business. Like for example, like when you're opening a food business, you always have a competitor, and like there can only be so many winners in the game. It's like it's limited. So it's like when you're opening a food business, you're like gambling against your competitor. You're like betting that what you're selling is gonna outdo what they're selling. So like for example, right now in the place like where I live in Malaysia, like last time KFC was like damn good, like the business was like very well. But like once they start failing in quality, like some people say it's because like of the Palestine thing, but like I don't think that's the case. Like even way before that, like they were like selling bad chickens. Like the chicken was like very small, like if you compared to like our local mamak store, like you can get a way better chicken from our local mamak store, like a Malay store. Like you can just like ayam perempa if you guys have that before. Yeah, like literally those places are like beating KFC right now. So like the people that bet on KFC are losing a lot of money. So yeah, it's a contract. So it's like when that happens, like the loser, you lose money. So in the casino, like you bet a number, you win or lose. So it's like the casino is faster. That's all I can say. But like if you start a business, like the entry barrier is very high, and also like it takes time to know the result. But like in casino, it's an instant gratification. Entry barrier is probably like $50. Yeah. Like even I can give another example for like the first one. Like even like if you're working for other people, like for example, maybe you want to be like a lawyer. Like first thing first, you have to buy the chip which is called education. So it's like when you buy into education, you have to pay for the education, and also like during that time when you pay for the education, there's no guarantee that you're gonna get what you paid for. You have to pass the exams and stuff like that. So if you don't pass the exam, you have to pay more, you have to buy more chips. So it's like the first win or lose is already there. It's like the examination is what determines the first win or lose. So it's like if you lose that, you have to retake, like you have to pay extra. And then after that, like doing the job, yeah, sure you get a monthly salary, but like that is if your company don't go under, if the company is doing well. So it's like what are the chances, and also like the first thing first, you have to make sure that you can find a job. Like if you can't find a job, what's use of the degree? Like you're just wasting, you wasted your chips lah. Technically you lost lah. So if you can't find a job, but and the thing is, yeah, that's like the first definition lah. So it's like anything in the economy that's earning money. You're technically playing a game of chance with money bet. So it's like when like the recent CoffeeZilla video, like it was like telling Steam as a aspect of betting, making kids addicted to bet and all. Like, this is so crazy to me. Like, cause like the thing is, if you don't like it, you don't do it. It's pretty much it. You can't. Yeah. I mean, like I'll make a video next time about addiction, but like right now I'm gonna talk about gambling first. Yeah. So yeah, it's technically natural gambling. It's like. Even like okay, if you look at the second definition of Google right now, like the second definition is basically take risky action in the hope of desired result. So based on the definition, like it's already there, self-explanatory. Everything is gambling. Like when you have hope, or like you take any risky action, that's gambling already. Like it's either high risk or low risk. Like for example, like low risk gamble. Like okay, like when you're eating, you're doing a low risk gamble. You're gambling that the food doesn't kill you. Like the food that you eat doesn't give you like diarrhea and stuff like that. Like even subconsciously you're gambling. Yeah. So it's like this is what it is. Like you're subconsciously gambling when you're eating. When doing anything, like even when you're sleeping, when you wake up, yeah, the next day you're subconsciously gambling that you're still alive. Nothing bad's happening to you. Yeah, like even exactly like there's nothing in this world where you do. There's no aspect of gambling in it. Everything has an aspect of gambling. This is how the world works. Like even from the moment you're born, you're succumb to gambling. Like where you're born. Like do you get to choose where you're born? Do you get to choose how you're what you're born as? A white, a black, an Indian, Chinese, or Malay? Do you guys know smart, or being born smart or being born dumb and stuff like that? Being born privileged or not privileged, or a rich family? You don't get to choose that. It's like maybe like who knows? Who knows what determines though? Maybe like when you're in a soul form, you have like a afterlife slot machine where you just like pull the slot machine and you get like if you get 777, you get lucky like you get like everything you need in this world and you get an easy life. But like the thing is, what really is an easy life? That's debatable also. So okay, what I'm trying to say is that the second definition is like technically everything you're doing is bad. Like even right now as I make this video, I'm betting that I don't waste my time doing this video and no one watches it. And you can send people a message that's a bet right there. Like it doesn't have to be mandatory. Like as long as you have hope or you have risk, it's gambling already. It's like for like a desired result, it's gambling already. So basically, I can only like say gambling. There's like two types of gambling: high risk, low risk gambling. But like of course, gambling is everywhere. And I sometimes feel like high risk gambling is good for you. So like for example, like if people who do like low risk gambling are like people who like have like a day job, they have a monthly salary, so it's like they have like a routine. Like on the routine, it's like technically when you're on a routine, you're doing low risk gambling because like you're hoping that your life will remain that way. And yeah, of course, like by doing what you're doing, your life will remain that way. There's a very low chance that it will not remain that way. But like, what if things happen? Like, for example, like recently, there's like a fire in California. So it's like people who are working like normal day job there have their life disrupted. So technically, they lost the gamble there. Like they cannot have the hope of having a normal life where you get a normal salary, you get to live like a cycle, you get to live a peaceful life. It's gone right there. Like that's the bet. That's them losing the bet, and it was due to unforeseen circumstances. Like no one could have predicted that. What happened in California, right? Yeah. So yeah, but like sometimes like when people, I feel like when people like they're bored of their mundane lifestyle and they want to make a change. That's when high risk gambling comes in. Like for example, like if they bet a lot of money in the casino hoping for a change, or maybe like they cash everything aside and start a new life. There's a lot of ways you can do high risk gambling. It doesn't really need to like involve money. But like I think that high risk gambling is good because like first, if you're unhappy with something and you want change, high risk gambling is like one of the ways. And whenever you make a change, if you really want to make a change, you have to take a high risk gamble. Because like when you change, a lot of things you're going to lose. You're going to lose things, and yeah, you're going to lose a lot of things. Just accept the fact, like when you do a high risk gamble, and also the thing is, you might not always win the high risk gamble. So if you lose, yeah, sure, you lose a lot, but like, what's the point of living if you don't try, right? I mean, like, let's do a high risk gamble, and see what happens. And also the thing is, like some people even go to the extremely high risk gamble where they want to go to another world, right? So, I mean, just do it. I mean, like, what's wrong, Like, if that's the only option you see, I don't see a problem in you doing it because like there's really no one dictating on how you live your life, and yeah. So I think I'm getting a bit off topic right now, but what I'm trying to say is there's no need to hate gambling because it's just natural. Everything you do, it's a gamble. Nothing in this world is certain. There's no event, like there's no set event like in a video game, like you play this boss, like this boss gonna appear. Yeah, it's like maybe you can change the difficulty a little bit. The real life is a bit different from that. You can't read the future, you can't predict the future. It's uncertain, everything. So everything you do, it's a gamble. Like if you don't do anything, it's also you're also technically gambling that you're gonna be alive to see the next day or something like that. But even like when you're trying to unalive yourself, you're also like a gamble. Like maybe like when you try to unalive yourself, you're hoping for something that like. Yeah, it's like always a thing. Like when you're trying to unalive, you're just trying to be unalive. So like, what do you know about being unalive? And stuff like that. Like when you try to unalive yourself. Like what's life after life? Like what I mean. Like what's the life beyond what we have right now? We do not know all that. It's like it's all a gamble. So yeah, that's about it. Everything. I just want to put this out there. My thoughts on gambling. That is a natural thing. Nothing to demonize on. It's not as bad as what the influencers on many. Not as bad as many YouTubers say it is. Yeah, that's about it. Ciao.